The sun, that massive ball of fire giving us warmth, light, and life itself. Now imagine this. You wake up one morning, turn on the news, and hear something unbelievable.
The sun could explode at any moment.
Hold on. What does that even mean? Would the sky be swallowed by a giant fireball? Or would everything end before we even realized what was happening? Today, we're diving into one of the most chilling cosmic possibilities ever imagined. What if the sun exploded today? First, let's clear something up. The sun will die one day, but not in some sudden cinematic explosion. Scientists estimate it has around 5 billion years left before its life cycle ends. When that time comes, the sun will expand into a red giant and eventually shrink into a white dwarf. But what if that slow process started right now? This brings us to a concept known as a supernova. A supernova is a powerful explosion that marks the death of a massive star, one of the most dramatic events in the universe. So could our sun go supernova? And if it did, what would happen to us here on Earth? The sun is not big enough to go supernova, but that doesn't mean it's immortal. The scary part? We wouldn't even see it coming. Since it takes 8 minutes for light to travel from the sun to Earth, if the explosion happened right now, we wouldn't know until it was already too late. The first effect? Half the planet would be incinerated instantly. Temperatures would skyrocket to thousands of degrees, vaporizing the oceans in an instant. And the lucky other half? Well, they'd be thrown into total darkness, with temperatures plummeting rapidly. But here's the real problem. With the sun gone, its gravitational pull disappears. Earth would no longer have anything keeping it in orbit. It would drift aimlessly through space, completely lost. So, what would we do? How could we survive? If we had advance warning, maybe we could build underground cities powered by geothermal energy. But long-term? 1 week later, surface temperatures drop to minus 18 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. 1 year later, the planet freezes over with temperatures around minus 73 degrees Celsius, minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit. 1,000 years later, Earth's atmosphere collapses, turning the planet into a frozen, lifeless rock. There's a slight chance that Earth could be pulled into the orbit of another star, but by then, we'd be long gone.
Harry, tell me good news, man.
Here's the good news. If the sun were to explode, it wouldn't happen overnight. It would take millions of years of gradual expansion before anything dramatic happened. In the end, the sun's death will create the building blocks for new stars, planets, and maybe even new life. What do you think? Could humanity find a way to survive? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing videos. See you next journey.